Hi, so how's the market for November 2019? And please stay tuned towards the end for a special twist. So what's interesting about this particular autumn and this November is that buyer demand usually naturally falls about 14% or so between the summer and the fall. This November, it's actually only fallen about 3%. Whoa, that means that buyers are still shopping for homes even as we head into the holidays. And with inventory decreasing and demand increasing, it's a great opportunity for sellers who've been thinking about putting their homes on the market. Why are buyers even still looking, considering the inventory is down and it's still a slight seller's market? The answer is we're still looking at interest rates in the high 3 range, and interest rates last year were in the 5% range at this time. That means buyer affordability is still at an all-time high. So despite the fact that inventory is low, it's still a great time for many buyers to purchase. So what's interesting about that is buyers have recognized that there are diminished choices in comparison to last year at this time, for instance. But with affordability at an all-time high, with mortgage rates being at all-time lows, the demand is still there from a buyer perspective. So what sellers have noticed in this market is that the expected market time has decreased. There are fewer properties for sale and buyers are putting in offers sooner. So there's been a change. Sellers that were exasperated towards the beginning of the year with longer expected market times and having to wait are now noticing a slight seller's market in which expected market time, that is from the moment the house is on the market for sale to the moment it closes escrow and goes to the new buyer, that time has decreased. And buyers are now noticing in the slightly seller's market that there is in the non-luxury sector that there's a little more competition than there was maybe a few months ago. And now for the big twist. The luxury market has had a change over the past month. So just a reminder, the luxury market in Los Angeles is homes priced above 1.5 million. That's the top 10% of the market. That home has 28% of the available inventory, but only 10% of the buyer demand. So usually, during the autumn months in particular, that expected market time would be growing, but it's actually shrinking. So that was my exciting twist. If you have any questions on buying or selling homes in Los Angeles, please feel free to reach out.